Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how to spot a gold digger or how to tell if a woman is just using you for money, signs that she's using you for your money. Alright, so I'm just going to go over some of the top most obvious signs that a woman is clearly using you for your money. Not all of these are going to be like 100% for every woman because again, every woman has a different personality and a different way of maybe hiding ulterior motives. So do take this advice with a grain of salt, and it's very general advice and it's very general signs. So the first major sign is the most obvious, which is when you meet her, she will ask you what you do for a living, like very, very fast. And she will kind of maybe try to ask even more probing and detailed questions about what you do for a living and possibly how much you make. So I've even had guys tell me that women have specifically asked what companies they work for, which is like, whoa. You know, if you're going to be a gold digger, be smarter about it. Or maybe she will ask you about your assets, like very casually, not obvious, like, oh, do you have a car? Do you have a house? Like, she'll be like, oh, where are you living? You know, what's your living situation? Or, oh, I have a car. Do you have a car? I don't know. I'm just giving like really bad examples, but it's basically she'll just slip it in there to kind of figure out what kind of assets you have and then what your financial situation is. That is the like top most obvious sign that she is indeed a gold digger. Another big sign is usually this woman will not have any means of creating wealth for herself. So if you meet her and you really get to know her, you have like a really deep conversation with her and you realize that she actually has no plans for her future, no ambitions or dreams of her own, that is a huge red flag. First of all, you shouldn't really date a woman that has no ambition or dreams. That's not good. You're going to be supporting her for the rest of your life if that's the kind of woman that you're going to go after. So yeah, you realize she doesn't have goals, she doesn't have ambition, she doesn't have direction. That's a huge red flag because while you have dreams, ambition, and direction, that's why you acquired wealth. She is very attracted to that. And that's because she in herself believes that she cannot create this for herself. So the way that she's going to obtain wealth is through you. So when you meet her and she has no dreams or ambition, she's looking at her dreams and ambition, and it's you. She will have no real talent of her own. She will have nothing that she's working on. There will be nothing, okay? It will be like a blank slate. Or if you ask her, she'll have very general answers like, oh, I want to just, you know, maybe start my own business one day, maybe, but she'll have no actual definite, like, what is her business plan? What industry of business is she going into? It will be very vague. Or she'll say, oh, maybe I might go to school to do this or that. It's very like maybe. She's using all of these like fluffy words, basically. So she realizes she has no definite plan for her future. Okay, that is a huge red flag that she might just be trying to date you for your money. Another huge sign, and this is not for every gold digger, okay, like I said, but usually they're very vain, okay? They are very appearance focused because, like I said, gold diggers, they are still ambitious in a way, but they're just trying to get wealth through a person. And in order to do this, they need to use their assets, which is how they look, how attractive they are, their physical appearance. So usually they are very high maintenance. They have their nails done all the time. Their hair is always done professionally. Like you look at them and they look like $1 million 24/7. Okay, they're very high maintenance and very vain. That is another big sign that they're a gold digger. Now I'm not saying every woman who does this is a gold digger. I'm not at all saying that, but I've just noticed that lots of women who are gold diggers, they look like this. Okay, they have that like a very put together, I spent 5 hours getting ready type of look. Another big sign that a woman is a gold digger is her attitude. She will not have a problem-solving mindset. Okay, so if there's some kind of an issue or a problem that arises and you're with her, she will look to you to solve the problem. She does not have that go-getter type of attitude. I am going to up my own game and I am going to solve my own life problems. All of a sudden, she will kind of play that victim card and like, ooh, poor me, please save me card. If that's the kind of attitude that she is constantly giving off, that's a huge sign that she is a leech and she will suck everything out of you because she expects you to hold her up in life. It's not just gold digger. You don't want to be with a woman like this in general. You don't want to be with a woman with a victim mentality because first of all, if you have children with her, she's going to pass that on to your children. You do not want children that have that viewpoint of the world. And second of all, you are going to always be trying to solve her problems, and she will never be a support for you, okay? She will never hold you up when you might need support, okay? And that is not a balanced relationship at all. Another big sign is she is very materialistic. So she places great value on material things. Now, like I said, this is not necessarily a bad thing because we do live in a material world, and half the fun of life is playing with all the materials in the world, right? Like, it is fun to have a big house. It is fun to have a nice car. That's part of the human experience. But if her attention is excessively, and I mean excessively, focused on having the nicest house, on having a nice car, on like symbols of wealth, if she is very into that, if she loves the name brand clothing, the Gucci, Prada, the, you know, all of that, like the really overpriced things, it's a big sign that she is a gold digger, because if she has no way of acquiring wealth to buy all these overpriced things, guess what her plan is? To buy those red bottom heels. Like I said, it's you again. So again, keep an eye out for that, like very, very materialistic. Another sign is that when you guys are out and about, she always expects you to pay for everything. And she might kind of just, you know, when the bill is slid over the table to settle, she will never ever offer Dutch. She will just look like to you like in a very expectant expression, like, oh, you're gonna take care of that? And that will just constantly happen, and she will never ever pay for anything. Now, there are some women that are more low-key about it, and at first they'll offer to go Dutch or split and act like they're not gold diggers, but over time, their true colors will show, and they'll just start making you pay for everything. Or they will, once they draw you in and once they kind of like maybe cast some kind of a spell on you and get you to like them, they will come up with some kind of a story like, oh, I'm going through really hard times right now. I'm going through school and the tuition is just killing me and blah, blah, blah. Like, I just can't afford to do this. Like, can you take care of this for me? So again, it's the whole victim mentality. Oh, please, poor me, please help me. And so yeah, they'll kind of just ride out that story just to like have you pay for everything. So that's another big sign. Another big obvious sign, this is like so obvious, is if you guys live together and she doesn't want to sign any kind of a prenup, okay, well then she is a gold digger. Because she does not believe, like I said, that she can create her own wealth, and she wants to basically have a claim to your wealth, and that is why she will not sign a prenup. And she will say all kinds of other things to deny this, but that is the real reason why she will not sign a prenup. It's because she believes in herself that she cannot create her own wealth. She'll say things like, oh, you don't love me if you make me sign this prenup. A marriage is, we are both building wealth together as a couple in a marriage, but is that really true if you're the one that's going to work and you're the one doing all the work to create wealth? No. Now, I also want to point out that if you're going to have children together, that perhaps a prenup is not necessary, because raising children is a form of labor. So in a way, if you are going to raise a family together, raising children and running a household is work. It is labor. In a way, she is putting in work. So there's the other side of that coin, okay, of why a prenup might not be necessary. But like I said, use your own judgment. Is this woman really just wanting a paycheck from you, or does she really want to build a life with you and emotionally support you and have children with you and, you know, be a great wife and be a great mother to your children? You got to just be the judge of that. Another big sign is, and this is like a little bit, might be a little TMI, is that she doesn't really seem all that interested in getting into bed with you. She kind of acts like you need to give something in exchange for that, and she actually does not really enjoy sleeping with you, okay? And it's very easy to tell that about a woman. If a woman is passionate and gets really into it and initiates sex once in a while, you can tell if a woman is into you or not in the bedroom. And if she's not and acts like it's a chore, there's a huge chance that she's just using you for your money. Why do you want to be with a woman that is not sexually attracted to you, that is not attracted to you in that way, and does not actually want to sleep with you or be intimate with you? Like, you don't want that. You want a woman that is so into you. That is part of a great relationship, is that you are both equally wanting that intimacy. And you are with a woman that is not wanting that intimacy, you're with the wrong woman, okay? And whether or not she wants you for your money, you want something that's fulfilling in the bedroom. Please steer clear of those women. Find an amazing woman, a smart woman who has goals, dreams, and beautiful. They are out there for you, I swear. And if you keep finding that you keep finding the same types of lame women, I hate to say it, but you got to take a look at yourself and ask yourself, what is it about me that's attracting these lame women? Because it is a law of life. This is like a straight law that you attract what you are. You attract the same energy that you are putting out. So if you don't like what you're attracting, you got to take a look in the mirror and be like, what is it about myself that is attracting these types of terrible people? Like I said, I had to do this with myself to change myself to start attracting better quality people in my life. So I'm just trying to share that bit of wisdom with you guys. I hope that this video helped you guys in some way, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.